cleaning up after themselves and fighting. They fight. Oh my gosh, they fight like cats and dogs. They fight constantly. Stop fighting. Like about nothing and everything. And it's just always fighting. Oh my gosh, it's incredible. Hi guys. I had people ask me questions a long time ago on my Facebook about, like, I said, hey, ask me some questions or the Q&A and I will give you honest answers, blah blah blah. I got a couple stupid questions and then I got some real legitimate questions from moms, which was super awesome. Number one, this is the big one, vaccination. So do I vaccinate my kids? Do I not? Yes, I do vaccinate my kids. I vaccinate some of them on a delayed schedule. Now, do I disagree with moms who don't vaccinate? No, because honestly, I still don't know how I feel about it. Like, so, I don't know. I know that my son Connor, when he was 18 months old, he had some febrile seizures. And we didn't vaccinate him for a very long time after that because he had like oh gosh, they were terrible seizures. So they were like worried that he could have epilepsy, blah, blah, blah. And we weren't going to do anything we weren't going to give him any vaccinations just in case he had another seizure, so we could between it being that and decipher between it being febrile or epilepsy, or it was just this big thing. So my doctor didn't argue with me too much, and doctors do tend to push vaccines a lot, so much that actually my best friend lost her doctor because she does not vaccinate her children, and I think that that is ridiculous. I think you should still see your I don't know, that is ridiculous to me. Like, I don't even know where to go with that. So, no, I vaccinate my children. MMR is very much delayed. A couple other ones, I'm not even go into that because that's no one's business. But I do vaccinate on a delayed schedule. So, there's that. Okay, spankings. Okay, I don't spank my kids. I don't. I have. There have been times where I have spanked my kids. It has been a back and forth thing with me, and the past I've been in an abusive situation, so actually more than once, so I do not like spankings. Even like when other kids, like, I don't judge for other people spanking. Now obviously there's a fine line between spanking and going overboard, and you know, you gotta watch that line. But I don't spank unless it's like a dire situation. So my kid runs out into the street and almost gets hit by a car. Well, I'll probably react and spank because the consequences of you getting hit by a car or you getting a spanking are like so much more severe. But no, other than that, I just don't like it. Never have. It makes me cringe to even like in a normal situation, to hear or see another kid get spanked, it makes my blood like not get angry, just like it hurts me. It physically hurts me inside. So do not spank. Am I single? Shut up. Discipline. So discipline. Every kid is different. So discipline in my household is still under construction. You know, my kids seem that they're good kids. They've gotten better in the last, they were a little out of control, if I should say, for a while there, but they went through a lot, and they've gotten a lot better. But other than that, the most things I have to discipline about are about cleaning up after themselves and fighting. They fight. Oh my gosh, they fight like cats and dogs. They fight constantly. stop fighting. And I kind of feel like it's always going to be the more they grow. Yes, yes, I do not do the whole natural birth thing. Like, well, yeah, they were all, vaginal, but they were not, no, I had an epidural with all of them. Now my epidural with, Connor, was it Connor or Sophia? One of my kids completely failed. I think it was like on the one of the sides, so it was terrible. And then my last birth with Daxton, it was a bad situation, so it hurt very bad, blah, blah, blah. I still feel giving birth. It's just not the contraction. So if you've ever had an epidural, you still feel giving birth. Like, I don't think that really changes. Now, with my first son, Layson, I felt nothing. Absolutely nothing. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know if the epidural, like, if they did it different back in 2009, but I felt nothing. I didn't feel, I felt contractions in the beginning, of course, until they get the epidural, but giving birth, I felt absolutely nothing. I was like, I didn't even know if I was pushing. I don't know, it was crazy. So, I do believe in epidurals fully. Like, I don't know. I just do. And if that makes me a bad mom, then so be it. And I give birth in a hospital. I would love to do, I am planning on having one more kid. Well, that's if anybody ever marries me. And if I ever get out and, like, mingle more. Anyway, so if I ever get married, I do want to have another baby. So I would love to do a home birth, but I'm, like, so terrified of something happening. Like, actually, I don't even, do you yell? This is a painful yes. This is something I think about every night when I go to bed, and I try to do better and better and better and better and better about. I hate it. I yell, yes. I don't really know if I don't scream, but I do yell. I do raise my voice, and I know there's a difference between like, I guess a firm mom voice and a yell, and it's so hard for me to find that happy medium. I don't know. I do yell, and I find myself yelling, and I hate it, and I hate it so much. So that is something that I've actually been working on, and something I'm still working on. No winning in competition. So these are just, I like wrote my own little, like, these are just questions that were asked that I just wrote out easily. Okay. No. It's ridiculous. I think that so maybe up to the age of like 6. Okay. But once you hit 6, like, come on, that's life. If we give them all trophies, like, okay, they can all get participation trophies. I totally believe in that. 100%. Love it, love it, love it, love it. But if you do not keep score, like they don't keep score at some basketball games or some baseball games or blah, 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 past the age of like 6, that's ridiculous, because guess what? That's not how life is. Like, that's just not how it is. You win, you lose. You win, you lose. And we're supposed to be teaching our kids to have fun, and I get that, but we also, no, life isn't like that. So let's not, like, traumatize them when they get older, when they realize, oh my God, like, I don't know, just no. So I think the no winning in the competition thing, like with sports or with anything, is just a no. Like, definitely keep score. I don't know how else to answer that. Sleeping arrangements. Okay, so all my kids constantly sleep with me. Now that I'm single, it's more prominent than it was before. But if they want to come hop on my bed, they can. I do not, like, I love cuddling up with my kids, and they love sleeping with me. They will sleep in their own rooms if I make them, and it's pretty easy to get them to do it. Now the baby, I wonder if that's about babies. So babies, I do co-sleep with babies. I do not co-sleep with babies until they hit the age of like 5 months old. SIDS or smothering or all that terrifies me. Now, I'm not judging anybody who does do that, because obviously, like, people say they have like that natural, like, oh, they'll always wake up, and I understand that, and I have that too, but like I don't trust myself. So it's, if you trust yourself, good for you, but I do not trust myself. So until they can like push a blanket off, or like until I feel comfortable enough, that's when they start co-sleeping with me. Before then, they're pretty much still co-sleeping with me because like they're in a rock and plate. All of them have been in like a bassinet or a rock and plate sleeper, like right next to me on the bed, and I'm pretty much on top of, like not on top of them, but like holding them while they're sleeping in their safe spot. So like I pretty much co-sleep constantly, you know, like newborn on. But I don't pull them into bed with me until I feel like it's safe, you know, just how I feel. And then the last one is child leashes. Oh, that's not the last one. That isn't the last one. The last one is, well, there's child leashes. In case I don't know how I feel about that. At first, when I first saw child leashes, I was like, what the f is that? It's disgusting. But then I bought one. So I've never used it or anything, and I want to try it. And I decided, I think I put it on another vlog, if Daxton likes it, like if it's not like a leash, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a little backpack thing that they carry, and it has a string attached to it. I think it's cool. And so we're going to put it on him, and if he likes it, which I think Daxton is going to like it because Dax is like, he's the coolest person ever. So I think he's totally going to like it. If he likes it, then we'll keep it. If he doesn't, then we won't use it. Whatever, we'll pass it on. I don't know how I feel about it. I think it's just like an every once in a while thing. It's about being a teen mom. I'm going to probably make a separate video for that. Because there is a lot I have to say about that. I was a teen mom, of course. I was 17 when I had my first child, but now that I'm 26, I feel completely different about the whole teen mom thing. Now, obviously, I mean, it's going to happen. It happens. But I do know now, I don't know. I feel completely different about it now. So, I was a teen mom. How I feel about teen, I don't really know. It just said, how do you feel about teen moms? I don't really feel anything about them. Except for, I totally think that if they had the opportunity to wait, do. And that's more for them. Like, I don't think that teen moms are incompetent at all. Like, I feel like I was on top of things. It was amazing. It was awesome. And like my head, I don't even know. I don't know, but you're not ready. Like, you're just not ready. And you can make yourself ready, though. I mean, nobody's really ever ready to have a kid. I mean, kids, they're a surprise. They're different. But, no, I'm going to make a whole video about that one because this is getting too long, and I don't know. The teen mom thing is a really weird subject. So, I don't know. There's my Q&A for... hopefully for a while. I don't know. But if you have any more questions, comment, Facebook message me, Instagram me, Snapchat me. Any questions, I don't care. I'm open. Anything that isn't regarding court, that isn't, well, too far. You can ask me, and then if I can't answer it, or if I can answer it to the best of my ability, I will. But there were a couple in there about that I just can't. Those ones I can't answer right now at all. So, one day I will. Obviously, because it's gonna happen and y'all are gonna know about it. So anyway, I am going to upload. I have a video that I just edited, and the kids are in bed. It's about 10 o'clock. I need to get that uploaded, and then I need to get my booty to bed. By the way, today's Valentine's Day. And I spent it with my babies, but I did get chocolates. Where are my chocolates? Maybe eat some chocolates before I go to bed. But anyway, love you guys. Like, you don't have to like, whatever. Subscribe and hit the bell. The bell. A couple people actually in person, like I was trying to help them find the bell. So if you can't find the bell, go into your, like, subscribe. And then go to my page, and then, I don't know, you can find it there somewhere. It's kind of hard to find. Or Google how to find it on your phone or whatever. But the bell's important, and that gives you notifications every single time I upload a video. Obviously, I have been posting them on my my Britain fam group page. I have a group page for that, and those of you who do not, you can just add yourself to the group if you haven't, like those of you who watch who are not part of my Facebook in real life. You don't have anything else to say, and I'm getting sleepy. I have to wake up at 6:30. 7. Okay, love you guys. Good night.